strike of the tiger. The scar we saw him with before.
Well done, young disciple. Keep doing that, and one day you'll master the unknown sense.
The unknown sense. Dun, dun, dun. There's a trapdoor on the old floor where no doubt the Cooper came from. Getting there is no simple matter. You have to switch the change room and study the screen and discover anything new. Clearly you'll have to go through the trapdoor to the oven. Straight to your left. Now that you know what the corresponds, you assume that flip the switch one anyway. So I got main switch. So can I flip the main switch? So you know that will help you in any way. So none of them are going to help me in any way. Oh, 1 second. Yes, the oven fence. Let's turn the fence off. And okay, so we can get up to the main door if need be. Turn the oven off. That's the main door, so we press that. I'll open the fence. So what can we do now? Okay, let's presume this door is now open. Press it. You wrap yourself in 5 running and decide to go directly to the trapdoor and Cooper came out. Thought that might work. Fortune smiling, you, the train is ready. But what now? And I get shot in the back. Fortune is a bitch. Dead again. And at least Boris got away. And then I die.
Choke?
You sadist. Truth hits you in the face and explodes into questions. Who are you really? John yesterday, Choke?
Are you still there, Choke?
Was Nisa your
Choke,
real name?
is that you?
Have you yet to remember? And above all, why you come back to life?
I have to go, but I'll come back for you.
Why does your
Don't
memory fail
forget
you?
that today is my Danny's birthday, okay?
Why do you have that scar
I'll
on your
try
hand?
not to.
And just all these questions in the same place. Inverness, Scotland!
Is this it?
Yeah, it must be.
We have to take advantage of the daylight we have left. I'll start unloading things. You take a look, okay?
Suddenly something draws your attention. It's a screen from the start menu. Oh, it must be close to the end of the game. You're getting closer and closer to the end point. It looks like that big thing, doesn't it? In the back room. It's an obvious resemblance to Petite's cross, but centuries worth of dirt is keeping you from seeing anything beyond that. Well... Okay. We set on fire. Nope. Okay. There's an amount of dirt around the cross. There's dirt around the cross, but it would take centuries for you to dig out with your fingernails. Okay. So something to dig around the cross. A shame that thing is just pretty endless like this. Must have been in love with Notre Dame because this rose window bears a strong resemblance to the one in Paris Cathedral. Examine the panes of glass, search for something hidden meaning, but don't find any. So where was the other stuff? There was that stuff here, wasn't there? Let's just exit back. Okay. There you got a huge area to explore. So that'll take me back to my car. There's a staircase over here. It's got like the staircase goes to nowhere. Stairway that leads nowhere. Go up for what? On the other hand, what do you life have anyway? Seven. A scrubbing brush with coarse brushes but the handle broken. You pick it up, yes, because we need that for cleaning off the thingamybobs. Ooh, let's have a look out here. See Fergus Lake. You scan a shoreline lake, but you don't see anything of interest. It's just there. Anything else? Ooh, yep. Nope. Nope. Go back there, or go back there, see if we can use the scrubbing brush, or do we need to get a handle for it? This game going to be that petty. Yeah, you scrub for a while and the dirt and crust come off with it. The water. And like Petite Cross, it doesn't seem to need to insert anything in the centre of this one. No matter how much you feel around the centre cross, you can't find a mechanism. Okay. Let's go back to the Jeep, which is here. Hey, lovely. How you doing? You just haven't dared to tell her what you learned about Happy Dale. At Happy Dale. Sleepy?
Holding up okay?
More or less. The trip was exhausting.
Thanks for schlepping through all those miles for me.
I couldn't refuse. But you're right, it was exhausting. I was in pretty good shape up to Glasgow, but then exhaustion got the better of me. I parked in front of a motel next to the highway and slept 3 hours in the car. But it looks like it wasn't enough.
It's not a highway, it's a motorway. I thought you were flying to Inverness Airport. And what happened to your lip ring? What happened to the lip ring?
I'm in the same shape as you are. This jet lag is killing me.
Let's take advantage of the few hours of daylight we have left, John.
It'll be dark in a little while, and we won't be able to do anything but sleep.
Let's make use of the time we have left. Then we'll bed down in the Jeep.
Together?
Of course, numbskull.
In that case, I'm praying that it gets dark real soon.
Don't get your hopes up. We're too tired to take advantage of the night.
Finding anything interesting in your father's diary?
No, nothing that can directly link him to this place.
I found a cross that's very similar to the one your father built.
Oh, yeah? The diary mentions an identical one. Could the one you found have been the model it was based on?
It's possible, yes. Finding anything interesting in your father's diary?
But there is something in here about the cross. Mercury in the right arm, sulfur in the left,
sulfur.
salt in the top end, and fire in the base.
When we first met, when I told you to meet me at the airport, did anything disappear from the store?
No, nothing. Well, part of the mercury my father had on hand, but it was you who took it just before you disappeared. You told me that it could hold the key.
Then I returned to the hotel, and Marcel used it to poison me, and...
I haven't told Pauline the truth without any evidence to back up. She'll still think you're nuts. She thinks you're here to look for evidence that show that Henry is the Inquisitor, the serial killer on the vagrants.
When I came out of the coma, I had lost my memory.
Okay,
Finding anything interesting in your father's diary?
There's one phrase that strikes me in particular. Mercury to remember. It's a quotation from Paracelso, it seems. But in your case, it was just the opposite, since in the end, it was the mercury that made you lose your memory, right?
1 second, if I can choke, and I'm now remembering things, I'm remembering things because I was given mercury. Oh my god! So I... Oh...
The American guy who had dinner with your father the night before they killed him. I think it was Henry White.
Me too. But one thing's clear. He ordered my father's murder, and I swear that I'm gonna make him pay for it.
I think I remember meeting your father.
What? When?
Careful, you can't tell you were choked, not yet.
I don't know. They're just random flashbacks, but I did meet him. You told me about a friend of your father's. Choke.
A weird guy. He was sick in the head. He had a strange
And you're banging
fascination
him.
with the Inquisition. It was like he wanted to go back there or something. I was scared of him. He shouted a lot. He got angry with my father. One day, they argued so much that my father kicked him out and I never saw him again. My father never told me what it was about.
Okay.
I'm sorry I got you mixed up in all this, Pauline.
Don't be sorry. Otherwise, I never would have met you. And that's the only thing that's keeping me going.
But you still haven't told me you love me. A small camping stove. Can I take it? You fear not to take this, but there's a shovel for that mound of dirt. You'll probably get the brilliant idea of bringing along a shovel. That's right, lever. Cobalt, name of the gym would. You remember that in other life you're a computer nerd. Or maybe you don't know that Cobalt gives you a lot to play with. I'm cooking pot. Can I take it? Yay! I put the cooking pot on top of the thing. Yeah. If I interestingly heat the pot, but we'll fill it first with something. Okay. Alcohol. You think it's a small lot of clear alcohol, so there's a lot of pots of stuff I can pick up now. Look at
Did
what
you
there's
know
like-
that the first person to catalog zinc as a metal was Paracelso, the greatest alchemist in history?
No, I didn't know that. Thank you. So I'll take the zinc. Gold. Gold! Why would you carry on a jar of gold dust? You crazy lady. Salt. Salt the Haas believe that someone can't be so important alcohol, but was just as salt has been the reason behind numerous wars and was used as currency in many civilizations. Did not know that. Boom. Vinegar, one of the most effective cleaning products that existed in antiquities. You know that vinegar will be useful for one thing or another. The boss says sulfur.
Hey, Joe, did you know that in Sanskrit the word sulfur is the same as the word for enemy?
So that guy was talking to Chuck, which was her father all those years ago. Might the sulfur help you, same as the piece of wood marked the symbol did in the antique shop? You don't know. Mercury. It's paradoxical that you might barely remember anything other than a few people. Take the mercury, hey. So anything else here? Car, hey. Pauline drove it practically non-stop from Paris. Oh, she drove all the way. You touched the steering wheel of the gas pedal, sat to the driver's seat, but nothing. You no record how drive comes to you. You better remember her, but somehow you know that you're in love with her. Nope, nothing else to talk about. Okay, let's go back to... Oh, can I get some water? Oh, 1 second. Yes, you feel the coming with clean, cool water. Oh, I'm a genius. So I'm going to put... Whoa. Heater Memos does that? Thank you. Leave the pot on the stove. Remove the pot from the stove. The water's in the pot is cold. You heat the water of the pot for a few minutes. With the pot on the hot stove. Okay. So can I now clean off this cross a little bit more. That's what I need to do. Although the contents of the pot may help you clean the cross, emptying over the cross won't get you anywhere. You dip the screwing brush in the hot water, and then you dip the screwing brush in the hot water, and then what do we use? Alcohol, cobalt, alcohol into the water. According to your books, the parting of flaming alcohol beverages was common state ritual. This is the lasting thing you'll ever need right now. Okay. Okay, also the dirt, you find something that pick up without hesitation. Yeah, can't you remember?
And the coin of judgment to outwit the Creator himself.
Is that what I said to... Yeah, that's what I said to Henry when I was children.
And the coin of judgment to outwit the Creator himself.
Yeah. Well, I would expect a hole. Oh, I need to put fire in there. Okay. So... zinc. Salt. Right, okay, so what I need to do is... you scratch with your fingernails, it doesn't do any good, so... mercury in this hand. Cross is what you think it is. The alchemy elements are going to come in handy, but first you'll have to remove the crusted dirt that's covering it. That's why I brought the brush along. Brush. The bucket. You dip the scrubbing brush in the hot water. What did it say when I do that? You scrub the brush with all your might, but water alone isn't enough to clean the dirt off the cross, no matter how hot it is. Okay. Alcohol, zinc, gold, salt, vinegar. Of course. Vinegar in the water. You pour a generous shot of vinegar in the water. Then I grab the scrubbing brush. And then I dip that in the bucket. And then I grab the brush and you scrub and scrub the brush, dip the mixture in the hot water and vinegar, and crushing dirt starts to come off. Well, you after bruising your muscle for a long time. Okay, so now yeah, okay. Let's open that. That's the top one, so that's salt. So I put the salt in there. You move the plug from the hole. And you pour on some salt. Alcohol, zinc, gold, vinegar, sulfur. Put the sulfur in the hole. Mercury in that one. It is good, but first you have to unplug the hole. Surely there's a hole that needs a plug. It's stuck and you can't dislodge it. Try to dislodge it. Okay, where's my knife? Put the blade underneath the hole and Bob's your uncle. It's open. And you had a knife for a reason. And the mercury goes. And you plug it immediately. You drip a little bit of the mercury in. So now I need to put a fire in there. So what we're going to do is we're going to put the alcohol in this in here, and then we're going to set it on fire and fill the hole with alcohol, after which you hear a sound that interprets as a good sign, and then we get the match. We unplug the hole and Light the alcohol on fire. And Bob's your father's uncle. Bob's your uncle, so Bob's your father's brother. And down into the pit. A very destroyed pit, but there's the Y symbol. And some black SUVs. Great. And I set the Y on fire.